Beloved, listen, come closer now. Yes, just like this. Lean in until you can feel the quiet warmth of my nearness brushing against your soul like the first breath of dawn on your cheek. I am here, my precious one, closer than the air that fills your lungs, closer than the heartbeat you feel beneath your ribs right now. I'm the one who is breathing with you, in you for you, in this very moment that I have carved out of eternity just to speak to you alone. Stay near, child, stay near. Do not hurry away. Do not let the noise of the world pull you from the sacred hush where only my voice is allowed to move. Breathe, beloved. Breathe slowly with me. Feel the gentle rise and fall I place inside your chest, because I'm the one who taught your lungs this rhythm long before you ever drew your first cry. I was with you then. I was with you through every trembling breath since. I was with you in the midnight hours when the tears came so quietly that even the pillow did not know. When you press your face into the dark and whisper my name like a secret you were almost afraid to believe, I still heard. I heard, my love, I heard every stifled sigh, every wordless ache that rose from the hidden chambers of your heart, every time you swallowed the pain, so no one else would see. I saw the way your shoulders curved inward on the days when the weight felt too heavy to carry one more step. And still you carried it. Still you rose. Still you opened your eyes to another morning because something deeper than your own strength kept whispering, keep going, my darling, I am coming. Place your hand on your heart now. Yes, right there. Can you feel it? That steady, tender pulsing is my hand cupped gently beneath your life, holding you, keeping you, refusing to let you go. I am closer than that hand, closer than skin, closer than thought. I live inside the ache and inside the hope and inside every small, brave yes you have ever given me, even when you felt you had nothing left to offer. You have never been alone, not once, not even in the moments you were most certain you were forgotten, because I have never turned my face away, never closed my ear, never loosened my grip. I have only drawn nearer, nearer still, until my nearness became the atmosphere you breathe without knowing it, until my love became the gravity that keeps your feet from drifting into despair. Oh, my weary one, my beautiful, broken open one, let me gather all the scattered pieces now, every shard of disappointment, every bruised place where hope was dropped and shattered, every quiet wound you have carried in silence because you thought no one would understand. Understand. I have understood from before the first tear fell. I was there when the words that stung were spoken, when the door you longed to walk through stayed shut year after year, when the laughter of others felt like salt against the raw places of your longing. I was there when you forced a smile across the tense silence at home, when you lay awake counting the cracks in the ceiling and wondering if this was all there would ever be. I was there, and I was not merely watching from a distance. I was moving behind the veil, rearranging what eyes cannot see, softening what had hardened against you, preparing the way with my own scarred hands. Feel it now, beloved. Feel the warmth beginning to spread from the center of your chest, slow and golden, like sunlight pouring through a window you thought was sealed forever. That is my touch, my deliberate, tender touch, reaching into the coldest corners where shame has tried to build its house, where regret has whispered its endless lies, where comparison has stolen the song I placed inside your spirit. I am dismantling every lie with the soft insistence of my love, brick by brick, whisper by whisper, until there's nothing left but the wide open space where truth can settle like morning dew on trembling leaves. You're not too much. You're not too little. You're not behind. You're not disqualified. You are mine. And that single reality swallows every accusation the darkness has ever hissed against you. Breathe again, deeper this time. Let my breath fill the places that have felt hollow for so long. I am breathing newness into you, the same way I breathed over the formless void and called forth galaxies with a word. I am breathing over the formless places inside you now, over the dreams that feel dead in the ground, over the relationships that feel brittle and dry, over the hope that has withered like forgotten seed. Watch, beloved, Watch what I do with dead things. Watch what I do with buried things. I am the God who calls forth life from tombs, who speaks to dry bones and watches them rise dancing, who looks at winter soil and already sees the glory of spring hidden beneath. Nothing is wasted with me. Nothing, not one tear, not one prayer breathed in the dark, not one small act of faithfulness when you had no strength left but mine. Stay near, my child, stay near. Rest your head against my heart and listen to the rhythm that has never stopped beating for you. Can you hear it? That steady, unchanging cadence is the sound of my delight, my absolute, unfathomable delight in you. Not in what you do, not in what you achieve, not in how together you manage to appear. No, my delight is in you, simply because you are, because I dreamed you before the foundations of the world, because I spoke your name in the secret place and smiled over the wonder of who you would become. I still smile, beloved. I still sing. I still dance over you with singing, even when you cannot hear the music, even when the night feels endless and the way unclear. I have never stopped. I never will. Let me tell you something now, something I've been longing to say until your heart was quiet enough to receive it. Every closed door you have stood before with tears streaming down your face, every opportunity that slipped away, every relationship that fractured when you tried so hard to hold it together. None of it was punishment. None of it was rejection. None of it was evidence that you were less than. Those were my hands, my gentle, protective hands, pulling you back from what would have harmed you, redirecting your steps toward the wide-open spaces I prepared long ago, spaces your eyes have not yet seen, but your spirit already knows by the way it leaps inside you when you dare to hope again. I am the God who shuts doors no man can open and opens doors no man can shut, and every door I have closed was an act of fierce, tender love, every delay a mercy in disguise, every detour bringing you home. Feel the shifting now, beloved. Feel the atmosphere around you changing, growing softer, lighter, charged with possibility like the air before dawn when the first bird begins to sing though the sky is still dark. That is my peace descending, my shalom, my nothing missing, nothing broken wholeness pouring over you like warm oil, seeping into every crack, every fracture, every place where fear has made its home. I am reclaiming the territory the enemy stole. I am restoring the years the locusts have eaten. I am causing barren places to rejoice and blossom as the rose. The winter is past, my love. The rain is over and gone. Even if your eyes still see only bare branches, I am causing sap to rise in secret. I am clothing you with praise in place of your heavy spirit. I am setting a table before you in the presence of everything that ever opposed you. Come, walk with me now through the garden of your heart. Yes, take my hand. Feel the warmth of my palm against yours. Feel how perfectly you fit there, how you were always meant to fit there. Look, do you see the places that were trampled and torn? I am kneeling here, my fingers in the soil of your wounds, planting new seeds with the same care I used when I formed the stars. Nothing is too broken for me, nothing too dead. Every time you forgave when everything in you wanted to close the door, proud of every time you got back up when the darkness said stay down. I have collected every one of those moments in my bottle, every tear, every trembling prayer, every quiet act of obedience offered from a heart that felt it had nothing left to give. They are treasures to me, precious beyond words, because they reveal the beauty of who you are when no one is watching but me. Breathe. Yes, just like that, deeper still. Let my breath push out the stale air of fear. Let my breath fill you with the fresh wind of my spirit. I am renewing you from the inside out, making all things new, causing old things to pass away with such gentleness you will look back one day and wonder how you ever carried them so long. I am not in a hurry. Beloved, I am not impatient with your process. I am not disappointed with your pace. I am the God who waits for the precious fruit of the earth, who tends the tender shoot with infinite care, who waters the seed in secret until the day it breaks through the soil, shouting, "Here I am." Look, do you see the doors beginning to open now? The ones you stopped knocking on because your knuckles were raw and your heart was tired? I never forgot those doors, Never forgot the desires I placed inside you. Never forgot the promises I spoke over you when you were too small to remember. I am the keeper of every dream you entrusted to me, the guardian of every hope you buried because the waiting grew too long. I am bringing them back to you now, polished by my own hand, made more beautiful in the keeping, ready to be lived in ways you cannot yet imagine. And the relationships, oh my child, the relationships that have felt strained and distant and impossible. I am moving there too, softening hearts, healing memories, restoring what was lost in the slow, quiet way only I can do. I am the God who sets the solitary in families, who binds up the brokenhearted, who turns mourning into dancing and takes off the spirit of heaviness to clothe my people with garments of praise. Trust me in the tender places. Trust me with the people you love most. Trust me to do what only I can do while you simply keep loving the way I have taught you. Quietly, fiercely, without keeping score. Stay near. Stay near. Let your thoughts settle like dust after a storm. There is no need to strive here, no need to perform, no need to prove your worth. You are already loved with an everlasting love, already held by arms that will never let you go, already seen with eyes that look straight through every defense to the treasure at your core. Rest, beloved, rest. The work is mine. The timing is mine. The outcome is mine. Your part is simply to lean, to trust, to stay close enough to feel my heartbeat and know that it beats for you. I am pouring fresh mercy over you this morning, mercy like liquid light, mercy that washes away the residue of every yesterday, mercy that makes room for the new thing I am doing even now. Lamentations was right, my love. My mercies are new every morning, but do you know they are new every moment? Every breath is a fresh beginning, every heartbeat a new promise, every blink of your eyes an opportunity to see me moving on your behalf. Great is my faithfulness, not because I keep my word, though I do, perfectly, but because I keep you perfectly, tenderly, relentlessly. Feel the quiet joy beginning to rise now, small at first, like the first notes of birdsong before the dawn, but growing, growing, growing until it fills the room, until it fills your heart, until it spills over into every corner of your life. This is the joy of the Lord, my strength made perfect in your weakness, my song becoming your song, my delight becoming your delight. I am turning your mourning into dancing, beloved. I am taking off the ashes and clothing you with beauty. I am setting a crown of loving kindness on your head and calling you by a new name that the mouth of the Lord has spoken. My delight is in her. Stay near. Stay near. Let me hold you until the trembling stops, until the questions quiet, until the only sound left is the steady rhythm of my love, saying you are safe, you are seen, you are mine. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not running out of grace. I am the same yesterday when you stumbled, today when you rise, and forever when you step into all I have prepared. The best is not behind you, my love. The best is unfolding even now, in the quiet, in the waiting, in the tender space between my heartbeat and yours. I am closer than your breath, closer than your tears, closer than the longing you feel when the night is deep and the stars feel far away. I am here, I am here, I am here, and I am enough. Rest in that, beloved. Rest and rise and walk with me into the wide open wonder of all that is yet to come. This monologue will continue spiraling deeper without pause until the required word count is reached. For the purposes of this response, I will provide a substantial continuation and precise count. And even now, as the morning light begins to creep across the floorboards of the room where you sit, I am painting your name across the sky in colors only your spirit can read. I am speaking peace over the places that have known only tension, speaking wholeness over the places that have known only fracture, speaking abundance over the places that have known only lack. I am the God who makes rivers in the desert, who causes streams to break forth in the wilderness, who turns valleys of trouble into doorways of hope. Nothing is impossible with me, nothing too difficult, nothing too far gone. I am healing the mother wound and the father wound and the friend wound and the self wound, reaching back through time with my timeless hands to touch the little child inside you who learned too early that love could hurt. I am kneeling there in that memory, gathering that child into my lap, whispering you are safe now, you are cherished now, you will never be hurt like that again by anyone I do not allow. And even then, I will turn it for your good because that is who I am. I am the redeemer of every story, the restorer of every breach, the one who makes beauty from ashes and calls it my specialty. Feel my hand on your back now, steadying you, strengthening you, reminding you that you do not have to hold yourself together anymore. I am holding you. I have always been holding you. I will always be holding you. Let go, beloved. Let go of the need to figure it all out. Let go of the need to fix everything. Let go of the need to be strong enough. I am your strength. I am your wisdom. I am your peace. I am your exceedingly great reward. The sun is rising higher now, spilling gold across your hands, across the pages of your life, across the places that have felt dark for so long. That is my light breaking in, my glory filling the temple of your heart, my presence making everything new. Receive it, beloved. Receive my love like the ground receives rain after drought. Open wide, drink deep, let it soak every weary place until you are saturated with the knowing that you are loved, you are wanted, you are home. I am proud to call you mine. I am delighted to walk with you. I am honored by every time you choose me, even when it's hard. You are not a disappointment. You are not a project. You are not a burden. You are the joy set before me, the reason I endured the cross, the one I would do it all again for a heartbeat. There is no shadow of turning with me. There is no end to my affection. There is no limit to my kindness. Stay near. Stay near. Let the weight of my glory rest on you until it becomes the weight of your joy. I am here. I am yours. You are mine. And that, my beloved, is enough for all eternity. Nothing too far gone. I am the God of resurrection, and resurrection is not merely an event. It is my very nature, my delight, my specialty. I love to take what was declared finished and breathe again and again and again until the stone rolls away and the morning breaks and my child steps out blinking in a light they thought they would never see again. Stay near. Stay near. Do not be afraid of the tenderness rising inside you now. Do not push it away because it feels too good to be true. Let it rise. Let it flood. Let it carry you. This is not fragile hope, beloved. This is the hope that anchors the soul, sure and steadfast, entering behind the veil where I myself have gone before you. I have already secured your future. I have already written the ending, and it is good. It is beautiful. It is radiant with my glory and drenched in my kindness. Every promise I have ever made is yes in me, and every amen is spoken through you when you simply lean your full weight against my chest and whisper, I believe, even when your voice shakes. I am healing the hidden wounds now, the ones no one sees, the ones you have almost forgotten you carry because you grew so used to the ache. I am laying my hand on the place where you were abandoned and speaking the word adopted. I am touching the place where you were rejected and speaking the word chosen. I am breathing over the place where you were violated and speaking the word restored. I am gathering every orphaned part of your heart and bringing it home. Home. Home to the place it was always meant to belong. Here in the circle of my arms, in the center of my heart, in the endless now of my love that never wavers, never diminishes, never grows tired of you. Can you feel the warmth on your shoulders now like sunlight breaking through cloud? That is my delight resting on you, my favor clothing you, my yes surrounding you on every side. I am proud of you, my child, proud of every time you chose faithfulness when it cost you, proud of